NGC, Mr. Alex Norberto, the National President for National Garifuna Council, to give us his remarks. Let's kindly welcome Mr. Alex Norberto.
Good afternoon. Protocol being established, I would still like to recognize the Honorable Prime Minister of Belize, the Leader of the Opposition, the Minister of Indigenous Affairs, the Ombudsman of Belize, other ministers, dignitaries, ambassadors, invited guests, and my fellow Garinagus. Today, we gather in the Riga cultural heartbeat of our people to commemorate the arrival, survival, and enduring legacy of Igarinagu. This year's theme, Babarongo Lida Garifnadwo, Mirehe Warasa, Agahamodo Lu Sansigo, Inesebe Lu Wanichi. Garifuna moving forward, honoring tradition, embracing change, strengthening identity. Speaks directly to the moment we are living in. It challenges us to safeguard our heritage while boldly embracing innovation. It acknowledges the wisdom of our elders, the demands of the modern world, and the responsibility we hold to keep our culture vibrant, dynamic, and relevant. It is a call to safeguard the legacy inherited from our ancestors while embracing innovation, ensuring that future generations will proudly continue to say, Aubu Amurnu, I for you, and you for me. The Garifuna story is one of profound courage. Forged from a union of indigenous Arawaks, Caribs, Kalinago, and African ancestors, our people emerged as a powerful and distinct nation on Urume, resisting colonial domination with dignity and strength. When the British forcibly exiled us from our homeland, sending thousands to Balaxaw, where disease and starvation claimed so many lives, they intended not only to displace us, but to erase us. Yet we survived. We rebuilt. We arrived in Belize carrying our language, our spirituality, our drum, our faith, and our unwavering identity. And from that moment forward, the Garifuna people have contributed immensely to Belize as educators and public servants, as military officers and cultural ambassadors, as artists, thinkers, entrepreneurs, healers, and leaders. As guardians of the language and culture recognized by UNESCO as a masterpiece of the oral and tangible heritage of humanity, our very presence strengthens the Belizean identity. Economically, Garifuna communities have long been grounded in hard work and creativity, fishing, farming, boat building, and cultural enterprise. Today, we contribute through tourism and hospitality, education and public service, the creative and cultural industries, entrepreneurship and small business, marine and agricultural livelihoods. Yet, we know the economic promise is not equally felt. Many of our communities continue to face challenges limited by access to capital, land insecurity, and restricted economic opportunity. As we embrace change, we must build Garifuna economy resilience through investment, innovation, cultural industries, and empowerment of our youth. Economic strength is cultural survival. Socially and culturally, we remain one of the richest indigenous Afro-descendant cultures in our region. But we also confront urgent realities. Declining use of the Garifuna language, loss of traditional knowledge, social vulnerability among our youth, rural underdevelopment, pressures of globalization threatening cultural continuity. We must intentionally act to strengthen language revitalization, support cultural education in schools, honor our elders as living libraries, empower our youth as future cultural bearers. Culture cannot be left to memory. It must be nurtured in action. Garifuna representation in Belize's public life has grown, and we are proud of the leaders who have carried our voice at national and international levels. But true political power is more than presence. It is influence, participation, and advocacy. We must continue to build leaders, encourage our communities, and ensure that Garifuna voices help shape national policy. Representation is not symbolic. It is essential to justice and equity. As we reflect on our own history, we cannot ignore the suffering of others. In a report dated the 16th September 2025, a UN commission found that Israel has committed genocide against Palestinian people in the Gaza Strip, calling on all states to fulfill their legal obligation to end that genocide and hold those responsible accountable. One might ask, what is the relevance of this to our national celebration? My answer is simple. The Garifuna people understand. We know what it means to face forced displacement. We know what it means to lose land, loved ones, and homeland. We know what it means when powerful forces attempt to dismantle a people's existence. Though separated by time and geography, the Garifuna experience under British colonial rule allows us to empathize deeply with the sufferings of the Palestinians today. Our history gives us a moral responsibility to speak against injustice wherever it occurs. As we look beyond our region, we must also be mindful of developments close to home. The recent build-up of U.S. military power in the Caribbean raises legitimate concerns about the future stability of our region. While every nation has the right to secure its interests, increased militarization threatens the safety and sovereignty of Caribbean peoples. Today, I join voices across our region in affirming that the Caribbean must remain a zone of peace, governed by diplomacy, mutual respect, and international law, not by force or the threat of force. Our sea and our shores must continue to be a space of cooperation, not conflict. On this blessed Garifuna Settlement Day, we honor the courage of our ancestors who endured exile, rebuilt their nation, and kept our culture alive. We commit ourselves to honoring tradition, embracing change, strengthening identity. We stand strong in culture, proud in heritage, unified in purpose, and guided always by the spirits of those who came before us. Sereme, happy Garifuna Settlement Day.
And that was some remarks from the National President, Mr. Alex Alberto, the National Garifuna Council of Belize National President.